Welcome to the Foul Mouth News, where the filters are off and the language is colorful. If you are offended by profanity or vulgarity in general, not to mention political incorrectness, this video is not for you. You have been forewarned. So if you have virgin ears, be prepared because they are about to be violated.
Hello, everyone. So if you haven't heard, the World Economic Forum's Global Alliance for Responsible Media has shut its doors. Now, they're trying to blame this on Elon Musk. They're trying to spin this fucking shit and make him look bad. But he isn't the only one that's sued, because Rumble, they sued as well. Other companies have sued that were being specifically targeted by the Global Alliance for Responsible Media. And, they were putting pressure on advertisers not to advertise on X, not to advertise on Rumble, and again, other platforms. So they try to act like, oh, it's an advertising group, it's these companies. No, this was the World Economic Forum, but they're every fucking propaganda piece out there trying to spin this shit. It's like they were advertising they were advertisers. No, it was fucking globalist shit pigs. And it's fucking hilarious how they can't believe that this little fucking control apparatus fucking folded, and they're like, oh my god, he's so evil, Elon Musk. How dare he, for an ad group, telling him, fucking off, like he said, basically, to go fuck themselves. Well, they fucked off and he went after him. No, that's not what this is. And they're all running the same fucking narrative for the most part with that. Like multiple fucking articles. But this is the only one where Gizmodo, being as dumb as they are, because they're supposed to be, tech, like electronics and shit like that. But they get into stupid shit like this, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. And this is a good example because they're like, it's just an ad group, and they're talking about how it's part of the WEF, and you're like, that kind of contradicts your shit, right? I mean, Lucas Ropek here wrote this fucking thing, and Lucas is too fucking stupid to realize that. So this article, again, is from Gizmodo, published on August 9th. Again, written by Lucas Ropek here. And the title, Elon Musk sued an ad group for fucking off too well. Now it's discontinuing operations. Like, this is all Elon Musk's fault because they dared not advertise on X. No, this was a World Economic Forum group, an organization run by them, fucking with companies to get them to conform and censor and shit like that. Oh, well, you don't want to censor that content? Well, guess what? We're going to make sure you don't get ad dollars. You're going to be putting those really shitty fucking ads, those scam ads on your site. I mean, give me a fucking break. The lead in. The Global Alliance for Responsible Media has reportedly told staff that it will be shutting down. And they tried to play the victim in this too. On Tuesday, Elon Musk announced a lawsuit filed by his X Corp against a little-known advertising consortium dubbed GARM, short for the Global Alliance for Responsible Media. X claimed that GARM had conspired to shut off advertising revenue to its business, thus depriving it of billions of dollars. Now, some 48 hours later, it would appear that the besieged ad organization is halting its operations and disbanding. Yeah, that's exactly what it's doing, because they don't want fucking discovery. The reason why they're shutting down is because they know the lawsuit has merit, and because the lawsuit has merit, if they tried to fight it, there would be this little thing called discovery that would happen, and that would mean Elon Musk and, with X and Rumble could go through all of their shit, and it must be really fucking incriminating when they're like, nothing to see here, and they shut shit down so that the lawsuit is moot. And that should go to show you how fucking shady this stuff is. I mean, 48 hours after Musk and Rumble file lawsuits, they shut the fuck down? And they want to play victim when they're like trying to be like, oh, there's nothing to see here, They're like Frank Drebin from Police Squad in front of a fucking fireworks factory going, there's absolutely nothing to see here. I mean, give me a fucking break. Oh, Jesus, the fucking clown world we live in, people. Oh, yeah, it's Elon Musk's the reason why this thing is shutting down. Really? It's not the fact of discovery? Oh. Anyway, the New York Times reports that GARM plans to shut down, citing an internal email from the nonprofit organization that states it doesn't have the financial resources to continue operations while also fighting X's litigation effort. Business Insider originally reported on the email, which stated that the organization would be discontinuing its activities. Now, this isn't about a monetary thing, because this is a WEF fucking run-backed fucking group. That's what this is. It's the World Economic Forum. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, seriously, what the fuck? Like, they're like, oh, yeah, it's just, they don't have the money. It's run by the fucking global elites. Jesus H. Christ. Oh my God, we don't have the money to fight this shit. No, you just don't want the people that back you to be exposed with this. GARM is an initiative established by the World Federation of Advertisers in 2019 following the Christchurch massacre. It has publicly stated that its goal is to address the challenge of illegal or harmful content on digital media platforms and its monetization via advertising. Functionally, what this has meant is advertising companies on sites that might prove problematic from a brand safety perspective. What the fuck? That's not even a complete fucking sentence. Functionally, what this has meant is advising companies on sites that might have I'm sorry, I read it wrong. Advising companies, so it is a complete sentence. Never mind. Advising companies on sites that might prove problematic from a brand safety perspective. Problematic from a brand safety perspective. This is fucking gobbledygook fucking bullshit. I mean, Jesus Christ. An investigation by the conservative-led House Judiciary Committee claims that the organization broke antitrust laws in its efforts to demonetize disfavored content in the name of brand safety, and that it specifically targeted conservative organizations, which is exactly what the fuck it did. It targeted conservatives. It targeted anyone that wasn't, as far left as what they liked, because they went after libertarians and others. As long as you weren't toting the fucking line, if you were edgy, shit like that. If you said things that people didn't like on the left or the globalists, yeah, they didn't want your fucking content to have any monetization. This is like the idea of what YouTube did with the first ad apocalypse. This is just an extension. Like a continuation, but on a much larger scale. Instead of YouTube doing it and choosing winners and losers, you have a WEF organization that was supposedly started by the World Federation of Advertisers, even though it is a WEF organization. Fucking picking winners and losers. You have globalists picking winners and losers. And what are they doing? They're saying anyone to the right of Karl Marx is bad. Anyone that isn't pushing a war in Ukraine, bad. Anyone who whatever side they fall on at the particular time, but like say the Israel-Gaza shit, okay, pick winners and losers there. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, that's all this is the World Economic Forum picking winners and losers. And when Elon Musk brings a lawsuit, Rumble brings a lawsuit. Others bring lawsuits. They shut shit down to avoid Discovery having a situation where those that are suing can go into their shit and actually see how bad they fucked with people, how bad they fucked with companies. I mean, give me a fucking break. And of course, this specifically targeted the conservative organizations, and this idea of a brand safety perspective, that's cultural Marxist newspeak bullshit. This idea of problematic from a brand safety perspective, because it used to be, that companies would put their advertising on whatever the fuck they wanted. And, didn't even matter what it was. It was just, hey, that's a prime slot. You got available space there, like advertising wise? Okay. I want to run, 2 commercials on 2 breaks. I mean, look at going back. Look at that fucking cunt who like freaked out about Married with Children, went and did the brand boycott bullshit. She had a shit ton of people behind her. Company was just like, hey, we don't associate, we don't endorse the show or the product or the views or anything like that, and it was accepted. But, oh my God, a few leftists might freak out about the fact that, a product that you sell that they never buy is on someone's video that they don't like. I mean, that's what we've literally got to. Broke fucking commies who don't buy shit. Oh, we don't want to upset them because they might be a customer base. They don't buy a fucking thing. And they use those leftists as a cover for this shit. It's retarded. Anyway, last year, Musk told advertisers who didn't like him or his website to go fuck themselves, stating that he hoped companies that didn't support his way of doing business wouldn't advertise on X. Apparently, he didn't really mean it, since his company is now suing some of the advertisers who decided to do that. They're not fucking advertisers, you fucking retard. This is a WEF-run fucking organization. You admit this. They are not advertisers. These are globalist shit pig fucking lackeys who are picking winners and losers. You fucking retards. How can you sell this narrative when you admit in the fucking article this is a WEF organization? Holy sweet Christ, fucking Rocco.
What
the stupidity of these people.
Fuck? Who the fuck? Fuck this fucking... How did you do fucking... Fuck
the fucking stupidity.
Well, it certainly illustrates the diversity of the word.
So anyway, apparently he didn't really mean it. Since his company is now suing some of the advertisers who decided to do that, X's lawsuit claims that following Musk's acquisition of Twitter, which he later renamed X, GARM helped trigger a massive advertiser boycott that deprived the company of billions of dollars in advertising revenue. The suit says that internally, GARM celebrated and took responsibility for the massive economic harm imposed on Twitter by the boycott, because that's exactly what they fucking did. Holy sweet Christ, that is exactly what they did. They wanted to take Musk down because Twitter is the fucking globalist fucking left, globalists and the left's propaganda fucking medium. That their choice of turning perception into reality. And when it came to them doing that, he shit in their fucking cereal. And they didn't like the fact that he popped a squat over their fucking fresh bowl of cereal, and just fucking dropped a fucking deuce right in it. They were pissed. So they said, we're going to fuck him. And they've been trying. And that's another reason between him suing and Rumble suing. They've shown, they've got proof. There's enough to fucking overcome their bullshit for discovery. That's why they shut down. Anyway, while the organization may be shutting down, GARM and the WEF have denied that they broke antitrust laws. Gizmodo reached out to both organizations for comment, but did not hear back at the time of publication. See, they let it slip right here. This fucking retard lets it slip that it's a WEF fucking in bed with, run by the globalist shit pigs fucking organization. I mean, this is well known to anyone who's like somewhat informed on this shit. But to the normies and to the left, they're fucking oblivious to this shit. And they're even admitting this. And they're like, oh, well, they were advertisers, but hey, they're in bed with the WEF. They're not advertisers then. They're fucking globalist shit pig propagandists fucking, deny advertising, cocksucking faggot whores. I mean, Jesus Christ. Anyway, on Thursday, ex-CEO, Linda Yaccarino posted about GARM's disbandment, saying, "No small group should be able to monopolize what gets monetized. This is an important acknowledgement and a necessary step in the right direction. I'm hopeful that it means the ecosystem-wide reform is coming." This is coming from the same bitch who was like, "Well, we're gonna do freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom of reach, and like we're gonna make sure that those people that are really offensive, she was pushing their fucking line when she came in, like with the idea of advertising too. I mean, give me a fucking break. Now your tune's changed? Cunt, fuck you. You're one of these WEF shitbags, whore. The only reason why you haven't completely fucked shit up for them is because Elon Musk is going to make sure you don't. I mean, Jesus Christ. Anyway, Musk has yet to directly comment on the development. The tech billionaire has made a habit of high-profile litigation in recent years. In addition to ex-legal assault on GARM, Musk and/or X are also currently suing OpenAI, the company he originally helped found. Media Matters, a left-leaning nonprofit watchdog, and the Centers for Countering Digital Hate, another nonprofit. Of course, the complete list of legal entanglements that Musk and his companies are involved in is long. Yes, but see, you're trying to make it sound like they're fucking victims here. First off, OpenAI was originally founded as an open source project, which I don't know how, when they went as an open source project, I don't know how, with all the shit that was contributed, they closed the source on that shit. I really don't know how. Okay, he contributed for an open AI. They then closed that shit, took his money, went, so sad, too bad. He went, no, fuck you. And he's suing. Okay? So, fuck you. Media Matters? All right? They're a fucking propaganda fucking shithole fucking cockgoblin bunch of faggots that work for the Democrats. They're getting rightfully sued for the shit. The Center for Countering Digital Hate, same idea. Fucking lefties like, oh my god, we need censorship on the internet because, oh my god, calling out trooms and dead naming them and referring to them by their biological sex/gender is hate. Go fuck yourselves. Okay, you assholes pull out these fucking lawsuits like, oh my god, look at all the people he's suing. These are people who came at him. You start shit, you're gonna get hit. They started shit and they're getting legally hit. Don't play them as victims because they're not fucking victims. I mean, give me a fucking break. The fucking world we live in. Clown world fucking bullshit. The Global Alliance for Responsible Media is a WEF organization. Oh my god, they were an ad group. No. How dare you go after an ad group that didn't want to advertise them? That's not what this is. And they're all selling this fucking narrative. It's full on fucking retarded. Anyway, yeah, I've covered this well enough. I'm leaving things here. If you've made it this far and haven't already, please like and subscribe. Also feel free to subscribe over on the other platforms where this channel's content is uploaded to, as well as subscribe and follow over on sites like Minds, Gab, and Parler. Links to each are in the description.